We
Do you not see
will be
angels sitting on my
following you.
chairs?
Angels what?
I sit on my chairs. I don't know why she's asking me to move my
Oh,
chairs.
there are angels all around us.
Yes.
Break away. I'm not ready.
You are live on YouTube.
I'm live. It's fine.
I'm asleep.
Welcome inside the locker room.
Studio. You know how it is, people. That's how we have to walk into the locker room after that Super Bowl Sunday halftime show. Yay! And Tega is in the building. And you know what? She was like, I'm going to represent all the OGs, okay? Hey, Tega, good morning.
Man, good morning. That was a halftime show for ages. And I know Gen Z will be like, what are these people shouting about?
I was about to say, not for all the ages.
Yes, they will be like, what are these people talking about? Well, yes, last night, in case you missed it into this morning, first of all, the LA Rams won the Super Bowl. And for the first time in history, it wasn't really about the quarterbacks. It was about Odell Beckham Jr. But hey, we'll get to that story eventually. But fantastic Super Bowl last night. It was Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige. Well, we'll get to all of that story.
I was like, hip hop?
I'm telling you, hip hop, and yeah,
this is amazing.
Somebody will say, "Well, Kendrick Lamar was there." Yeah, he was not the star of the show. But we'll get to that story in time. But first of all, I just want to tell you that today, because it's Valentine's Day, we'll be giving away something, especially to the first 2 Chelsea fans that call us. We'll get to all of that after Shopper introduces you to what to do.
We're not even going to give you the phone lines now. We'll be there in a bit. Okay, so very quickly, let's tell you what we have coming up for you for the next half hour. A ton of sports. That's what we've got. Make sure you send your comments in as well. Send your WhatsApp messages in to 0809 440 981. Go up on YouTube where we are streaming live. Check the picture. Taka was asleep. I'm not sure what I was trying to do, but it looks like a puppet master at work. YouTube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Make sure you leave your comments up on the live stream and we will read it out as long as you say something. And we are up on Twitter as well at smooth981FM and use the hashtag lockerroom981. So coming up over the next half hour, get your thoughts in on all of these stories. We have Rams holding their nerve to claim a late 23-20 win over the Bengals, and the Tigers, our women basketball qualify for Women Basketball World Cup with a 73-69 victory over Mali. Kaede. Well, he's missing in this bit because he called Mali a lot. Okay, Tico revels in incomparable joy of CWC triumph as the Club World Cup. He said it is that feeling that he had, incomparable. And Bale returns as Real held and Atletico edge Getafe. And then we've got Tottenham boss Antonio Conte saying that the Champions League spot was impossible with their recent form, and Leao sees off Samp to snatch top spot for Milan. Champions League tie will not decide Mbappe's future, this according to Paris Saint-Germain coach Mauricio Pochettino. And Zuma, was withdrawn from the West Ham team due to illness. A sudden illness. We are used to those in Nigeria.
Okay. We'll come to those stories, but you can send all your thoughts on those stories
to WhatsApp, number being 0809 440 981.
All right.
Okay, should we get into it?
Yes,
let's do it. So the Los Angeles Rams claimed a late touchdown to beat the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20 in the Super Bowl 56 with just 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Cooper Kupp scored his second touchdown of the game to give the Rams their second NFL title.
All right, so huge one last night. Well, early hours of this morning, depending on where you are. Let's start from the game, and then we'll get into the halftime show. So, game was really great. It was the LA Rams coming off the blocks first with the touchdown from, so Matthew Stafford, in case you didn't know, Matthew Stafford is a quarterback for the LA Rams and Joe Burrow is a quarterback for the Bengals. Now, all through the season, LA Rams had been playing great football, and people always saw them at the Super Bowl through the season. But the Bengals, not so much. The Bengals did cause great upsets, played some ugly football to get here.
See, that's the thing. When you're a wild card, you're just like the rules don't apply.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Played
this.
some ugly testing football to get here. So they were the surprise package in the Super Bowl. We get to the Super Bowl and LA Rams look like the favorite. Starts, of course, with the touchdown by Odell Beckham Jr. So he's popularly known as OBJ. So if I say OBJ, you know that it's not the one in
moment.
you know it's not the one in Nigeria. But, popularly known as OBJ, gets the ball, touches down, great score on the board. Now, then Rams again get the second touchdown by Cobb. They were leading by 13-3. It looked like it was all over. Everything was supposed to be as it was supposed to be. Life was going hunky-dory.
You know?
And then the Bengals do what the Bengals do. They picked up, came back into this game, closed the gap to 13-10 to end the first half. Then they came back after that great halftime show, which we're going to talk about, and they increased their lead to 20-13.
Whoa.
And that stayed all through towards the end of the third quarter. Rams started building a slow comeback, but you knew it was always going to come down to what touchdown. The way that the Bengals were defending, the way that they were intercepting, the way that they sacked Stafford. They sacked Stafford, the shocker. The way that they were defending, the way that it was beautiful. So it didn't look like the Rams were going to get anything from this game if they didn't get a touchdown. 1 minute on the clock left to go. Matthew Stafford pulled out the David in him.
Wow.
And he threw that ball. And caught it. Game over. Ends 23-20. LA Rams win in LA.
My God.
And you know the crowd was LA crowd.
Somebody
All
had
the
a heart
stars
attack,
were
man.
there. There was Jay-Z, there was Jennifer Lopez and Ben, there was LeBron. Think of the stars. They came out to play at the Super Bowl. And then LA Rams won in LA. Really huge one. A lot of people talk about quarterbacks, but that day was about Odell Beckham because just the year before, he was caught by the New York Giants. He didn't think he was going to have any other team because he had torn his ACL in 2020.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
the dreaded three
he didn't think he
letters.
was going to have it. And that was the same knee he picked up the injury in this game.
Oh no. Okay, so
Yes.
everybody was
So
like,
everybody
he's
was
out
like,
for the count.
that's it. And so when after halftime he didn't come back, that's when LA went down. That's when their downturn started. But they had to pick themselves up without their star man and play. Fantastic game for LA. But the
Wow.
halftime show was beautiful.
The halftime show.
Yeah, I would say this for the halftime show though. Everything was great from 50 Cent coming up upside down as it was in the original video in the club, to Eminem, to Dre, to Snoop Dogg creep walking. You know how he likes to do it. The only thing about the
That
halftime
50
show I
Cent
didn't
was
like.
upside down. I was impressed.
Yeah, the only thing about the halftime show I didn't like was Mary J. Blige's outfit. You know.
She's
I'm
trying
sorry.
to appeal across all
Yeah,
generations.
I know I shouldn't tell people what to wear, but when you get to a certain age, you need to drop some certain outfits. And don't look desperate to impress.
Oh my goodness, can I just say that halftime show? What a show it
Yeah,
was.
it was
My
a
gosh.
fantastic show. Yeah, great one. So if you missed, you can still go back, you know where to watch because they didn't pay for adverts. So they
Yeah,
can't
you know
mention their
where.
name.
That's all. All right, moving on. So the Tigers survived a final quarter scare and held their own to see off fellow Africans Mali 74-69 to book the final Group B spot for the Women's Basketball World Cup, billed to hold in Australia this year. So we had Nigeria head coach Otis Hewley Jr., who said after the final buzzer had sounded that I think fatigue set in and only having one point guard made it tough against a team in survival mode. But you know what? He said hats off to Mali and their undying efforts, but they still won.
Yeah, so I would
Okay.
say this: in the first three quarters, the Tigresses did well, amazing play, built a 20-point lead, and everything was going as it should have gone. Nigeria to defeat Mali, which was the original plan, regardless of what happened against France and China. Now, fourth quarter, Nigeria was outplayed by Mali, 25-9 points. Nigeria scored just 9 points in the fourth quarter to 25 points that Mali scored.
How'd that come about?
And made us to bite all our nails that were full painted. But it was so. What happens is you think you're okay, you think you're safe, and then you get into this game, and this team starts building momentum. Coach Otis calls a timeout so that they can recoup. They come back in, and Mali continues from where they stopped. The timeout didn't work. But in the moments that mattered, they picked up themselves, scored a few points, and Nigeria made it to the World Cup. However, what was most impressive about Nigeria was the win that happened on Friday when Nigeria beat France.
France.
You have to remember, France are the 5th ranked team in the world. So, like I said, Mali was the only team we thought we could beat.
Mali was, Mali was the only team that we could call their name and just still have our
shoulders up. I mean, we are AfroBasket champions for a reason. We've defeated all of Africa.
But France,
world number 5, we didn't see that coming. However, the girls had a very horrible start. 13-0 in the first quarter. They couldn't make any buckets. And then again, Coach Otis calls the timeout, talks to the girls, they recoup, and they start and they start building slowly. They break down that lead to 10-point lead, to 5-point lead, to 2-point lead.
Nice.
And then they took the lead. And when they took the lead, all of us that didn't believe were now holding on to believe from nowhere. That was the win that got us one leg into Australia. Mali just confirmed it so that we didn't have to be using calculator at the end of the day. But it was fantastic by the Tigers.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we've got this article coming up. So Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel described winning the Club World Cup as an incomparable feeling, as the European champions got their hands on the last major trophy that's been missing from their cabinet.
Yeah, so fantastic day for Chelsea. I don't want to talk about the match too much, and this is where we're going to open the phone lines eventually. However, they struggled. 2012, they got to the same place, lost in the final, didn't come home with the Club World Cup. This time around, it looked like it was going to happen again because they got into extra time just to win this. Got into extra time and got a penalty just to win this. So really tough one for Chelsea, but they won it. So now we open the phone lines to Chelsea fans.
Yes, sir.
Today is Valentine's Day. We want to show you love. We want you to talk about what this win does for you and your team and what your hopes for your team are. So this is your bragging moment if you're a Chelsea fan. Call the numbers
0144899981
and brag away. However, you don't just brag. We have Valentine's gift for the first 2 Chelsea fans that call.
Okay, so in celebration of Valentine's Day, we're going to be giving away to you boxes of Domino's pizza to our lucky winners. All right, so those the lines are already going. Let me finish, guys. So we've got 2 boxes of pizza to give away on this show, right? So make sure you call us up on 0144899981. The very first 2 Chelsea fans. Let me press this button. Hello, good morning. Hello, who do we have?
Clement from Badagry.
Okay, Clement, so show Chelsea your love.
From way back, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we finally won the trophy that was missing from our cabinet. It was very palpitating that day, I wouldn't lie.
All right, Clement, so you have won one of the
Yes, Clement.
of pizza.
Oh my days! So you have won yourself a box of Domino's pizza. All we're gonna need from you, yay! The crowd goes wild. So what we're gonna need from you is a message up on our WhatsApp platform. Make sure you have this number, okay? 0809. Yeah. 440 981. For a second I forgot the last 3 numbers, but it's always 981. So make sure you send a WhatsApp message. Give me the last 3 numbers of your your phone number, please. What the last 3 numbers of your telephone number, so I can know it's from you. 607. Okay, so send a WhatsApp message to me. Give me your full name and your number, and I will just give me your full name. I'll take your number from WhatsApp, and we will be contacting you about your free box of Domino's pizza. Well. Congratulations. Valentine's Day. Feel the love. All right, thank you so much. Now we have got to go on a quick break, but don't you worry, the phone lines stay open even after we come back because we still have another box of Domino's pizza to give away. Stick with us right here. It is the Locker Room where Tiger reigns supreme.
Let me call Lakumi to collect that guy's number.
See, guys, this is why you want a Tiger in your studio, in your life. She's not just a one-trick pony. She's a multifaceted, supremely talented
we need
in
to get
all
Clemens.
areas.
Clemens.
Yeah, he's sending us a WhatsApp message.
What's the number? What's the last number? Digits of that number?
No, actually, was listening.
You are listening. We were all
He's
listening.
supposed to send what? His
I
full name.
think it was 609. Please, on YouTube, you remember, right?
YouTube, please tell us. What was the
Please,
number? Was it
I
609 or
forgot it.
607?
I can't remember. Oh my God. Anyway, Sha, it was a 6. We know
Open
that
it so
much.
you will see.
Don't worry, I'll search for it.
Yes. Clemens.
Clement.
Also remember to mention at the other block room that we're extending.
We've got,
giveaway.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right.
I
Sorry,
have
people.
boxes
So
of
what
pizza.
was
We'll
it
keep
now?
them for me.
YouTube people.
You're doing well.
YouTube people. Is it? What was number 609 or 607?
YouTube, please tell us.
607.
B,
607.
God bless
B,
you.
thank
God
you.
bless you. Some of us don't remember numbers, Sha. See how I made Clements repeat it for us, only to just completely
Thank you,
forget.
B. Don't mind it.
I don't know what
I
to
haven't
say.
slept all night.
I don't know what my excuse
I
is.
don't know what my excuse is. For me, I haven't slept. That's my excuse.
But it's okay. Okay, so hold on. Why is ESPN suddenly calling the Club World Cup a plastic trophy while praising Liverpool and Bayern when they won it?
I don't mind. Look, they're trying to. I'm sure they're just trying to say it's not a big club. But I've often told you.
Dakpo, always see your comments.
But
Call us.
okay, there, but I've often told you when you want to listen to football, like soccer, don't listen to those European stations. They don't know much about. If you're listening to Super Bowl, go to that station you mentioned. Americans, Super Bowl, NBA, tennis, to talk to them. But football, go to Europe. Americans,
You know they don't do football like that.
There's a reason they call it soccer and the rest of the
I'm
world calls
telling
it
you.
football. So don't be listening to them. You know what to do. Listen
If they
to
can't
people that
even
know.
call it by its correct name.
Exactly. If they can't call it, the one that they play with hand, they call it football. The one that they play with leg, they call it soccer. You should know that their analysis will be a little skewed.
Actually, does anybody know where the name soccer came from? I would actually just really like to know, just
Yeah.
because soccer.
Where did soccer come from?
Please, is there a country where leg is called sock? I just want to know.
No, they play with socks on, so it's soccer.
My sister,
Yeah, but
they should pay you for that insight. Okay, let's get back in.
come back with some messages.
And we are back inside the locker room, just giving left, right, and center because it is Valentine's Day. Remember, as you call us up on 0144-89981, you have a chance to win. Well, actually, all we need to do is pick up the call, and then you will win a box of Domino's
Pick up the
pizza.
call and be a Chelsea fan.
And be a Chelsea
Don't
fan,
become
yes.
a Chelsea fan because of pizza.
Tiger will know. She sniffs it out.
It's not good to shift because remember what happened to Esau. Okay.
That's all. Are you prepared? Let's take this call. Okay, Tiger, actually, no, you pick this.
Any call.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Who do we have on the line? What's your name and your location? Okay, Charles in transit. So blow us away with your love for Chelsea.
I love the Chelsea match. I wasn't particularly impressed, but we got the win. That's what I said.
Well, you struggled to the win, but you got here flawlessly to the box of pizza that Shopper is about to give you. Flawlessly.
Flawlessly. Okay, so what are the last three numbers of your telephone number? I'm gonna write them down this time. 994. Tiger.
994. No, YouTube people will tell us. They're
will
very
tell
nice
us.
people.
Thank you. Okay, so send us your full name so that we can contact you and we'll get your number. 994.
wait.
994. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay, so congratulations. You won yourself a box of Domino's Pizza. Yay for showing love to Chelsea and to the locker room. Okay.
All right, let's brag on. Let's brag on. No pizza, but we can brag on.
See, he had no pizza. Look what happened. Hello, good morning.
Eh,
Please, are you a Chelsea fan? Look at the way you're talking. Who do we have on the line?
This is Chris.
Okay, Chris. All right.
Cruz is not a Chelsea fan.
For life.
Tega,
Cruz
what
is
did-
not a Chelsea fan. We know you are not a Chelsea fan.
Tega, did Chris just say you always open these lines for Chelsea? Only Chelsea?
No, I don't. But
Most of the time.
every time I open for one person, another person will complain. However, Chelsea have been the one winning recently. You know, they won Champions League, they won the Super Cup. So the phone lines will be open for winners. Just win so that we'll open the phone line for you. Are you an Arsenal fan? You sound like an Arsenal fan.
I'm a Chelsea fan.
You're a Chelsea fan.
This is the best club in the world, as you know. We've won all possible trophies. You know, I think maybe you should start up a new trophy so that we can go pick it up as well.
The LIS Cup, people
Wow.
can never win it.
Oh, wow. Wow, the confidence of that statement. Okay,
All right.
that's all. Chris.
That's all we can take. Let's take some messages so that we.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We've got messages coming in on 0809 444 981. Our second winner. Where are you? Send your WhatsApp message in. We remember the last three numbers of your telephone number. There we go. All right. So real quick, let's see what you have to say. Shay says, please give us WhatsApp as a gift. We've given out all the gifts we can on Lagos on Locker Room, but don't you worry. In the final half hour of Smooth Breakfast, which comes up right after the Locker Room, I will be giving away another 2 boxes of Domino's Pizza. So join me then. Okay. So Shay says today's whole show should be dedicated to my Chelsea on this sweet Valentine's Day. Please, which club is more in England is more successful than Chelsea with so many trophies in one season? Please hail my Chelsea well. The juju on Man United is still on. Oh. And also says, please, what did the Tigresses play? Please give us yes. Yes, we see you. Thank you. What's up?
The
Did you get
Tigresses
any
have
love?
qualified for the World Cup. That's all you need to know. They beat France and Mali to do so.
And Ken says, you guys made me check my dial with that intro. Nice job. Chimal B. Victor says, congratulations to Chelsea for winning the World Cup Club. They deserved it, but truth be told, I wouldn't port to Chelsea because of pizza. I am an Arsenal fan anytime, any day.
Chima will be great one
Chima
for
be,
you.
we
Great one.
see
Oh, yeah,
you,
let's
we
take more.
see
Let's
you.
take from YouTube.
Okay, let's go over to youtube.com/smooth981 FM, where some of our people are very, very helpful. B, I'm talking about you right now for today, Sha. So LK Aderogba says Valentine's Day is blue this year. Nice one. And also said, please, Tega, why is ESPN suddenly calling the World Club Cup? Well, you know what? Tega has already answered that question off air, so
Yeah.
go and check out the replay afterwards. Who do we have? Nolly S says
if you
LK
listen,
Aderogba,
if you listen to those,
Mhm.
those people's opinion, yes.
Mhm, from the same country that didn't pay any mind to football until they realized it is big money globally.
Yeah,
Mm.
Nolly, tell him.
And LK Aderugba says, Lord have mercy. Tega shaded Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham without mentioning their names. My chest, says LK Aderugba.
All right, let's take some more
of your
stories.
messages are coming in, but we also have more stories. So let's get into it. And Real Madrid were held to a goalless draw at Villarreal on Saturday, despite the return from a lengthy injury absence of Gareth Bale. Now we have this quote from Ancelotti, who said, "With a little more accuracy and luck, we could have scored. We had 3 close calls with the goalkeeper hit the crossbar twice. I'm worried about the team when we don't look for a chance to score. We looked for it, but we just lacked effectiveness."
Yeah, so they were not. It didn't look very sharp, but they did create chances. They played a brilliant match. It was just a tough match. For Real Madrid, and I would say this. Yes, it seemed as if they had. I mean, because 2 big games back to back. There's Villarreal on Saturday, and then there's PSG on Tuesday, which we'll talk about eventually. But really, really massive games that they had to perform to the optimum. I agree with Carlo Ancelotti. You can't get mad at a team that tried desperately to score and was unfortunate. But they did create a lot of chances. However, them dropping 2 points and Sevilla picking up a win over Elche means that the gap at the top has been cut down to 4 points. So where they thought they had enough breathing room, the gap has closed on them immediately. Also in the La Liga, Atletico Madrid won their game, taking them back up to fourth, and Barcelona needed an injury time goal from Frankie de Jong to score a goal. And I must tell you something. I know Adama Traore is the only forward in this life I've seen that is not judged on the number of goals he scores, but on the number of runs and the passes he makes. But my goodness, his crosses in the past 2 matches since he moved to Barcelona have been significant, because it was again another Adama Traore cross onto Frankie de Jong's head that got the equalizer 2 minutes to the end of injury time in that game. So really, really huge one for Barcelona. Aubameyang started that match, so he's back to playing great football again, unlike at Arsenal where he was frozen out. However, Barcelona playing beautiful football but not getting the exact result they want. They were playing against Espanyol, so it was expected that with a rivalry like that, they would struggle. But yeah, the La Liga is heating up again, just like the Italian Serie A, but the La Liga is heating up again.
Okay, so we still have about 4 minutes left. What do you want us to make? Okay, so let's do this. Now, Rafael Leao fired AC Milan top of Serie A on Sunday with the only goal in a 1-0 win over Sampdoria, which allowed his side to overtake the champions Inter.
Yes, again, another huge weekend for Inter Milan. First of all, they lost last weekend to AC Milan. This weekend, though, they struggled to get an equalizer just so that they can get away with a point against Napoli. Now, what that meant was that they were exposed to AC Milan, who were going to play Sampdoria, who was struggling with relegation at the bottom of the table on Sunday. So AC Milan gets on the game with Sampdoria, but you know that the Italian Serie A has become a lot more competitive. They struggled, but they eventually got the 1-goal win, which now takes them above their rivals, Inter Milan,
okay.
by 2 points, by 1 point, sorry, and then 2 points away from Napoli in third place. So it's just 2 points between the top three in Italian Serie A. Very competitive league there. In the Premier League, though, I mean, you talk about Manchester United and David De Gea saying that they are cursed because they can't find a win. And again, this weekend, they dropped 2 more points. But what would you say about Antonio Conte and the Tottenham Hotspurs? Because, look, I think this Tottenham Hotspurs team is the team that makes you feel like you're an amateur. You can be the best manager in the world, go to other clubs, win trophies, come to Tottenham and bottle it. As soon as you enter, you will question every knowledge you know.
Wait, how do you spell football?
How do you spell 3 points? It's a tough one. Again, this weekend, got up in a game against Wolves, took 18 brilliant minutes of Wolverhampton Wanderers to score 2 goals, and that was it. It was game over. So tough one for Antonio Conte. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to have to pull out a rabbit out of his hat.
Okay, now, Tega, we have like a minute and a half. Are we going to talk Zuma or are we going to talk Mbappe?
Let's just talk Champions League because it's on Tuesday.
Okay.
So Real Madrid face PSG tomorrow. It's an important tie. PSG won their Ligue match on Friday, which gave them 16 points cap at the top of the Ligue. However, they're not playing good football at all. The PSG has no midfield. You compare that with the Real Madrid side that has a midfield that is thriving with Toni Kroos, with what's his name again? How do I forget this little man?
Wow.
You know him from Croatia.
Wow.
Ballon d'Or winner from Croatia. His name will come to me. I haven't slept, so forgive me. But you know, they have a healthy midfield, and they play against this PSG side that is struggling. I can't wait to see what will happen. I mean, PSG can sometimes, yes, he's the one. Look at Modric. How can you forget Modric's name? But I mean, you expect to see PSG with all their stars still find a way to try and scratch out the result. But on the basis of the play of both teams, I'd say it's advantage Real Madrid.
Okay, now we've got messages and we're going to end the show on your messages. You know what, Tega, I don't think there's any other group of listeners that's have this particular skill of death by messages, guys. Death by messages. So we have this one in from Ken, who says Tottenham would ruin any coach. And he
Okay.
also says, Modric, thank you so much for sending that in. While Stella says, this is for the Arsenal fan who said he wouldn't support Chelsea because of pizza. You are an Arsenal fan. Even a box of pizza on an free win.
Chai, Sele,
Sele.
drop mic, drop
And
mic.
on that, we end the show. Make sure you tag her. She is at Tega Supreme up on Instagram and tap us into that message, okay? So remember, we are at Smooth981 FM up on Twitter, at Smooth981 on Instagram, and we're up on youtube.com/Smooth981 FM Lagos. The amount of things I had to say. Okay, so to both of our winners, Clement and Charles, thank you so much for sending your messages in. We will be getting back in touch with you in just a bit to tell you how you can win your or rather to tell you how you can claim your pizza. But you know what? Till then, we are done for today. It has been the locker room. Coming up, I still have 2 more boxes of pizza to get your way.